To my geometry CP students, I'm here to go over some problems with you. The review problems I gave you were this set right here. I'm going to go over 43 and 49 with you. So let's first look at number 43. It says find the coordinates of the midpoint of a segment with the given endpoints. It's 43. It says x is negative 2.4, comma, negative 14, and negative 6, negative 6.8. Let's get it. All right, so these are my two coordinates. I just wrote them down. You should write yours down. And as I've told many of my classes, there's two things you want to do. I want to set up and say, since my formula is going to be xm and ym, x for the midpoint, y for the midpoint, equals the average of x1 and x2 and the average of y1 and y2. I want to label which one is my x1, x2, y2, y1 over here. So I'm going to say this is going to be my x1, y1, x2, y2. So I'm going to give you the hard way first, which is putting those points in here for me. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do exactly what I tell you in class. We're going to draw a diagram first. So x and y axis, negative 2.4, negative 14. Negative 2.4 over here, negative 14. You know what? I'm going to have my y-axis skip by 2. So I'm just going to go down 7 here. So I'm going to say this is 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's see, 2, but I'm going to keep this the same. So 2.4, all the way to 8, 10, 12, 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. All right, that is my first point. So I'm going to label it negative 2.4, negative 14. And then negative 6, negative 6.8. It's negative 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out here. And negative 6.8. Negative 2, 4, 6. So it's going to be right about there. Negative 6, negative 6.8. All right, and we're going to find our midpoint should be somewhere in there. So my favorite way to do this is kind of looking to see where it is. So because we have decimals, it actually might be better rather than drawing it out to do the equation. So let's, you know what, I'm going to do that. Normally, if it were whole numbers, I would just go for measuring it and figuring that out and figuring out the slope here and half of it. But because there's decimals at 6.8 and at 2.4, it's going to trip me up a little bit. So I'm going to use my equation here. So x1, negative 2.4 plus negative 6.
Please excuse the interruption, but if you have a car in the parking lot in the white field painted on the parking lot, we need you to move it please for the marching band rehearsal.
Negative 14.
The following license plates are definitely in the way.
6.8.
License plate 4NH890. Again, license plate 4NH890.
Not me.
Also license plate 6886KE. And lastly, license plate 7SPH10. If you could please move your cars.
So if we combine these, we're going to get negative 8.4 over 2. And we're going to get, let's see, negative 14 minus 6.8 is going to be negative 20.8 over 2. And let's just simplify a little bit. And we get negative 4.2, comma, negative 10.4. So this is going to be our xm, ym. So now let's put that into our diagram. Let's double check that it works out. So negative 4.2, 1, 2, 3, 4.2, right about here. Let's double check. Let's see if this is where we'd expect the y. Negative 10.4. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.4. I would totally agree. All right, so there you have it. There is number 43, our final answer, negative 4.2, negative 10.4. Moving on, we are now going to do, let's see, number 49 as promised. So it says, find the coordinates of the missing endpoint if B is the midpoint of AC. It says A, let's see, A, negative 4, 2, and B, 6, negative 1. All right, so first I'm going to write down my coordinates. A, negative 4, 2, and B, 6, negative 1. So again, it says, find the coordinates of the missing endpoint if B is a midpoint. So I want to point to this and say, this is a midpoint. Midpoint. This is an end point. All right, this is important right here. If we don't write that down, we're going to forget. We're going to end up using the equation wrong. All right, next, diagram. Let's go. Feel free to pause it and draw your own. Negative 4, 2. Negative 4, 2. 6, 1. 3, 6. Negative 1 over here. Ooh, all right. So this is B. This is my midpoint. A. This is an end point. So this is mid. Therefore, let's zoom out a little bit. I would say if this right here connects, and this is our midpoint, I want you to visualize A, so C is going to be all the way over here somewhere. Somewhere over here. All right? You might even want to do that on your own paper. Just draw a light little circle for like the area you think it'll be. So I'm going to do it the quick way first, then I'm going to use my equation. So I'm going to draw a triangle from A to B. I'm going to follow the y and the x-axis. So I could go like this. Sorry, it's not a straight line. So that's 3 units. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units. All right. And I'm just going to do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units. All right, so it is right there. Now, we're going to check to see if we got a correct solution. So we know that it's 3 down from here, and this was 6, negative 1. So it's going to be 3 lower, so that's going to be negative 4. 6 plus 10 is 16, so this should be 16, negative 4. Let's double check with some algebra. So I'm going to use my midpoint formula. XM, YM equals X1 plus X2 over 2 and Y1 plus Y2 over 2. We're taking the average. So this is what's important here. So we need to acknowledge the fact that, hold on. We need to acknowledge the fact that this is a midpoint. Therefore, I need to plug in the 6, negative 1 into my XM, YM here. So I'm going to do that. 6, negative 1 equals, and then I'm going to say this is going to be X1, Y1. I'm going to put those in. So I don't have my X2s. These are still blank. I'm going to keep those. So negative 4 plus X2 over 2. And let's see, positive 2 plus y2 over 2. So this right here equals this. Now let's break it apart into pieces. These are my x values, these are my y values. X, y values. So 6 equals negative 4 plus x2 over 2. And negative 1 equals 2 plus y2 over 2. Again, x, y. X, y. We're going to solve. We're going to multiply both sides by 2. It's a 2-step equation. These are going to cancel. I'm going to be left with 12 equals negative 4 plus x2. Move the camera over here. Oop. All right, from there, I'm going to do the same thing over here. Multiply both sides by 2. I'm going to get negative 2 equals, these are going to cancel, 2 plus y2. All right, and then add 4 to both sides. I get 16. Subtract 2 from both sides, I get negative 4. 16, negative 4, same thing as what we got earlier. So there you have it. Number 43 and number 49 and number 43. There you have it right there. Our final answer being 16, negative 4 for number 49, and our final answer for number 43 being negative 4.2, negative 10.4. So most of my geometry classes, we have a quiz tomorrow. Hope this is useful. My honors geometry class, you are not responsible for this. My CP geometry class, you are responsible for both of these. So finish out the homework. I gave you the odds so that you have the answers to those so you can check your work. Thank you for watching. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want updates when I come out with new tutorials or new videos in general on this channel. That other channel I do daily is the ThinkShare. I can put a link if you'd like it. And stay weird.